Yo, 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 how's everybody feeling tonight in the ascension process? So I want to talk about what is really essential for us right now. So I'm going to share something with you guys to maybe help you in your ascension journey. This kind of came into a realization for me tonight, especially like you may be feeling a lot of energy in your chest, upper back, just feels really heavy and anxiety. Time kind of feels like it slows down a bit. Your vision is off. It's just it's a heavy feeling. And basically what that feeling is, it's kind of to give us hints on what we aren't doing and what we must come to understand to do. Like, we have to balance the masculine and feminine energy within us. What does that mean? Okay, a feminine is a nurturer, is a mother, is a healer, so Mother Earth, right? Mother Earth, she is a being, and she's a being of nurturing, of evolution, of creation. And then there's the masculine quality. So masculine it's life-giving, it's action-based. You think of a king, he's ready for battle. He understands with clarity what he must do and how he must pursue what he must for the best outcome for his feminine, which is you, right? This is the duality of self to integrate into one being. So like for me, I had to take authority over who I was allowing in my life. How was I seeking help? Where was I oversharing? What relationships were holding me back? And I had to be that masculine force, that daddy energy, and to pursue with utmost comfort that I am protected within that masculine authority of my choice. Now, there's a feminine aspect of us. That's the nurturer. That's the mother. And a lot of us have forgotten how to feel that way. We've forgotten how to really nurture ourselves, to really touch ourselves, to embody ourselves, to be ourselves. And so, like, this morning when I had a shower, like, I was really washing myself. And as I was washing myself, I was really feeling my body for once. Like, just being in the moment and just watching the soap suds go up my legs. And I was just so grateful of my temple, of my vessel. And it was just like, we always think we need an outside source. Like, oh, I need a cuddle in order to feel this kind of love. No. I can give that love to me. And that might sound really weird and cheesy, but that's just it. We've been so disconnected to giving ourselves even, like, pat on the back or just putting lotion on. And as you're putting the lotion on the skin, you're using your hands and you're giving yourself love, because that's a choice to nurture your body. Even though you're moisturizing your skin, you're massaging into your body, you're alleviating the muscles, you're working the circulation, right? You're tending to it. Like, man, we love it when somebody rubs us down. We can rub ourselves down, and plus our skin loves the moisturizer. So as I was doing Emily and figuring out Emily, I heard this one person say, like, if you start getting heavy in the energy, our biggest resistance is what is teaching us what we must overcome. So for me, like, I'm very action orientated. Like, I'm very like learn. And it's just like, stop it. Go sit down. Chill. Go for a drive. So I want to talk about driving. If you have the luxury of driving, I highly recommend listening to Flowers Need Rain by Preston Pablo. It's a fantastic song if you want to, like, just get into the embodiment of self. So what do I mean by that? So when we listen to music is an amazing elemental tool to use to open up your your energy, like for you, because if you're listening to an upbeat song, right, and when I listen to the song, I think of me singing it to source, me singing it to the life-giving essence that connects all of us, and that's where we're returning to. That is Eden. That's Christ energy. That's Christ conscious. When we can align who we are on the physical into the divine, right? So look at the cross. When you fold a cross in, it creates a cube. That's the matrix. Now when you unravel it, it creates a cross going where? Up. But we're going to so we can be with ascension, or we can be not in the alignment, right? Because we're always going to have choices. But when we're in the right mode of choices based on understanding what is out of balance in us, based on how aware we are to see what is wrong, right? Like, let's say, you need to spend more time with your kids. Like, I have to do that too. Like, and I've done so well at it, right? Like, I've been isolating for a long time. Well, this was back then, right? When I was with my ex, and then I had a lot of fucking shit I had to heal. And even though I was there, I wasn't there. I was making dinner, or I would be sitting with him on the couch, but I wasn't present. Doom scrolling. And it's just like these little acts that we can become aware of, because I didn't have that nurturing energy growing up. So like, this is me teaching myself. So I was on my computer, and then I was like, my chest started getting tight, and I'm like, no, please, I don't want it. Just kidding. And I was like, okay. And then I looked behind me, and like, they're doing arts and crafts, and they have their friends over, and we're all vibing. But then I removed myself from the desk, and I went to go sit on the couch, because like, my body needs to rest too. Like, I am such a human being in that sense, where I take action too, and we're very controlled species, meaning that we only achieve if we can see it. And this is the thing that we have to release, is that we don't know the outcome of the future, because if we live in the present now, we are in the alignment with what our soul must do. And that's what intimidates people, because they're like, oh, I've built such a life, for sure, right? But like, it's just to have that blind faith, to know that when you do go within and you start healing and you start getting back to your roots, like looking into what you used to do as a kid. I used to love being a teacher, playing teacher. I used to love music, like I used to write songs and stuff, right? So like, that's very heavy into my spirit. And because when we're children, we're closest, we run on a sponge brainwave, which means theta brainwave, which means that we download everything. Our surroundings by the age of 7 is what we download to know as our personality. So think back to that time frame. How was your family dynamic growing up? How is your behavior then still the same? Meaning, let's say you're in your room a lot, and now you're really acting out in that behavior, or you were hurt and you don't trust somebody. Like, there is something in your awareness that wants to be released. It is what you are obsessing about. It is your uncontrollable thought patterns. It is the anxiety that you are experiencing day in and day out that you are not choosing to acknowledge. So listen to Flowers Need the Rain by Preston Pablo, and when you listen to it, just really center yourself to the present moment and just hear the lyrics as if you're singing it to source, or as it's like a communion of knowing, like the essence of the song. Like, you have to listen to it to kind of understand what I'm saying. Yeah, man, I just felt like sharing that. If you feel like you're in a resistant mode, look at how you can balance what you need to balance within your personality. Like, how can you take more action in your life? How can you be more loving to yourself? Like quitting smoking, that's a loving action, right? Saying no to somebody that hurts you over and over again, that's a loving action. Like, whatever the case can be, man. Like, I don't know. But you will know if you hear this and you watch it till the end. Much love.